Hello and welcome back to the Magical Lane. I'm your host, Maggie Jane, and today I have a question for you. Are you running from anything? Are you running from any emotions? Are you running from facing anything within inside yourself? Are you running from having any hard conversations? Are you running from making an important or challenging decision in your life? Are you running from who you are or your environment or your family? Are you running from anything? Are you neglecting yourself of anything? Are you depriving yourself in any way? Whether that's just anything that makes you happy, not pursuing a passion, not doing something that's creative or people pleasing, or not listening to music that you want to like. It could be the simplest things, but in some shape or form, it's deprivation. Is that the right word? I don't know. Are you depriving yourself of anything? Because there's no point in doing that either. You deserve to have anything that makes your soul happy, anything that's gonna add more love into your life. So don't deprive yourself and quit running from shit. Because it's not fun. It's so much. I feel like a lot of people, they have the fear of their emotions. We fear our emotions, or we fear being open and honest and vulnerable. Ah, that makes me. I've been reading this book. Shout out to Juju. He loaned me this book for my trip. It's called All About Love by Bell Hooks. And I just started reading it the other day, but I'm a decent way through. But I was reading this chapter and it's called Honesty. Be true to love. And it's talking about how we are literally programmed to lie as kids. And I don't know about you, but I personally was. And I got really good at it. I got really good at getting what I want. I've always been that way. My mom, she was like, you came out the womb knowing how to negotiate shit. And negotiating isn't lying in a sense. Um, but I feel like a lot of us are programmed to lie because of society, because it's so accepted. It's so accepted in this world to lie, and a, all of like social media, everything is just a fucking lie. Not everything, but like so many things. We're just programmed to lie and to fear the truth and to fear being honest and to fear being vulnerable and open. And I feel like that's wise because the majority of the world is just a big fat fucking lie. But you don't have to live that way. And you don't have to partake in that because the only way that's ever going to change is if more people start to open up and be like, no, I don't want to lie. I don't want to deprive myself of how I actually feel. I don't want to deprive others of how I actually feel because it's a two-way street. Whether you're having a conversation with somebody or with yourself, like be honest. Be honest with yourself. You don't need to lie. And I feel like it's so annoying because it's so true. Like, we feel like, even with like influencers or just marketing, like, it's just like it's made to target some part of your brain to make you interested, to make you click the link, to make you watch the video, to make you buy the products. In reality, it's all just a whole lack of love. You only lie if you don't have that love in yourself. So why lie? Because we all want to be fulfilled. We all, whether you admit it or not, we all have a longing for love. We want to love and we want to be loved. Every single body, every single person, every single body, everybody. We all, that's what we long for in this life because that's who we are. We are beings of love. So if you're running from something, or if you're lying, or if you feel like you need to lie, or you're just not being honest, like you're depriving yourself of that love. That is another form of deprivation. Deprivation. However the fuck you say that word. I think I'm saying it right. I don't know. I don't care. But you know what I'm saying. You're depriving yourself in some way if you're not living out of love and speaking out of love. I'm like, what's the point of that? You don't need to lie to yourself. You don't need to lie to anyone else. Have the hard conversations. Tell people how you really feel. You know, we all say we want honesty. Like, whenever you're in a relationship or you have friends, you know, we all say, like, oh, yeah, of course I want you to be honest with me. But deep down, we all fear that honesty. Like, why? Who programmed us to be this way? Because it's been. It's ridiculous. Why do we fear the honest truth? Like, that's just, nobody wants to be honest nowadays. I feel like it might be getting better. I don't really know. I don't know when it was ever better. Maybe it's getting worse. Who knows? But if you want a world more full of love, like, that starts with you. Like Michael Jackson said, it's the man in the mirror. It's the woman in the mirror. If you want to change the world, look at yourself first. Stop lying. Be honest. Stop running from things. Face yourself. Have the hard conversations. Because, like, the more you do that, it just creates permission. And I say this a lot. Like, the more you do something, it creates permission for others to do the same. Whether that be something good or whether that be something bad. The more you lie, the more that creates permission for others to lie to you. The more you're honest and truthful, the more that creates permission for others to be honest and truthful. Because they're like, damn. Because if you're so honest with people, like, they're going to feel even worse if they lie to you. Because you're fucking honest. And personally, that's how I choose to live. I've always been, like, brutally honest. And you know, there's some situations where maybe I'll lie, and I've caught myself. And Elijah's caught myself. He's like, why are you lying? Just be fucking real. And I'm just like, ah, you're right. Because, you know, like, we're programmed that way. And in this book, it's saying how, like, a lot of kids, like, parents, they'll be like, tell the truth. What did you do? And then you tell the truth, and then they punish you. And if you know it or not, like, yeah, the kid might need punishment depending on whatever they did, but, like, you're literally programming them to believe that being honest is bad. If you punish your kid, or if you punish someone from being honest, like, you're programming their mind to believe that honesty results in punishment. And that's how we get programmed to lie. Because our parents can't handle the honest fucking truth. Because their parents couldn't handle it. So start with yourself. If you have kids, take that into reflection. Take that into consideration. Ask for the truth. And be able to handle the truth if your kids tell you that. Because I know nobody wants their kids to lie to them. Unless you're a parent that's just lying to your kids, yeah, you probably don't give a shit. But, like, hey, do better. Don't lie to your kids because you're doing nothing for them. You're not building their character. You're not protecting them. You're not saving them. you're programming them to thinking that lying is better and lying will get them what they want. You know, I feel like we all kind of believe that as kids. Oh, we can lie to get what we want. Or we can lie and, you know, what? This is a big phrase that I always heard. What they don't know won't hurt them. That's so bad. That is so bad. What they don't know won't hurt them. I got told that so much, or just heard that as a kid so much. Just be fucking honest. I really like this book. Go read it. All About Love. It's some deep shit. It's some real deep shit. I really, really like it, and I'm excited to finish it. I might go read it after this. But yeah, those are just some questions that I wanted to ask you. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it simple. That's honestly, I'm ending it right here. Are you running from anything? Are you depriving yourself? Are you neglecting yourself? How often do you lie in your life? Do you lie to get what you want? Do you lie to please others? Do you lie to protect others? Do you lie to your kids? Why? Who taught you that? What beliefs do you have around that? Go get out your journal and dive into that shit. But thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Update. We now have 2 episodes dropping every single week, Mondays and Thursdays. So I hope you're as excited about that as I am. More of Maggie Jane and more of The Magical Lane. But the best way we can support this show to help it grow even more, maybe receive even more episodes a week. Probably not. 2's a lot. I can't give you everything all at once. But leave a rate, leave a review, share it with your friends, share it with the people that need it the most, and quit lying. Peace.